Sure. What do you sing on Stay on the Lead the whole way through? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Delaware. We are live here in Wilmington, and we have a great morning planned with our service and then our concert afterwards. If you can see our stage, we are ready for some action and some live music. And right now, we're just going to ease into You call me out upon the water, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery, and oceans deep, my faith will stand. I will call upon your name, keep my eyes above the wave. Where oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. Where I am yours, and you are mine. Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. Your feet may fail and fear surrounds me. You never fail, you won't start now. I will call upon your name, keep my eyes above the waves. When oceans rise, my soul will rest in your embrace. For I am yours, and you are mine. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith would be made stronger in the presence of your Spirit. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of your Spirit. And I will call upon your name and keep my eyes above the waves. My soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours, and you are mine. Oh. Thank you. That beautiful song by Hillsong International. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. If you're just joining us, I'm Deb Chamberlain, and we are the Center for Spiritual Living in Delaware. And we are here today to celebrate some really beautiful principles and music. We're going to celebrate with a lot of music after service. So come down here if you're local and join us, because we got a great potluck and a great concert. And right now I would love to bring up Sharon and Reverend Kathleen and Dean. Yes. You're going to have to share a mic. And that one. And that one. You're going to have to share a mic. You're going to have to share. Just hold them. Okay. That works.
I'm thinking of harmony and you're singing. Oh, Dan, can I use this for singing? All right, so we got the
Testing.
Testing. Oh, wow, yes.
Check 1, 2.
We are here.
Testing.
Let me be in between.
Okay, ready? 2,
Yes.
3, 4. The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you in grace. The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you in grace. The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you in grace. I will meet you in grace.
Woo! Yes.
Beautiful.
Right.
Reverend
Take that one in
Kathleen.
there so that we have one to, yeah. So good morning. Welcome, Center for Spiritual Living, Delaware. Beloved community. I have a big hug for you, virtual hug for the folks on who are joining us on YouTube. So thank you for coming. We have just a wonderful group of people here today. We're getting all excited because we have so many things to look forward to. Delicious food, a potluck, and the wonderful concert that follows, and just more time to connect with each other in community. We are so abundantly blessed, aren't we? And you know what I would like to do? I'd like to take a moment and recognize all the folks who came here early to set up. So if you came here early to set up, please stand so we can acknowledge you. All the early birds get to stand. Yeah, it was wonderful. Yeah, we were so good. You know, usually on Saturdays it takes us 2 hours to get ready, but this group was so into it and focused that we got everything done in what? 30 minutes?
What?
30 minutes or 35 minutes, something like that, which was just amazing. So 2 hours squeezed into 30 minutes. Pretty amazing. All right, so let's take a moment and tune in, come into the present moment fully, and ask yourself, what is the gift that I'm here to bring today? What inner gift am I here to bring today? Turn within and listen. What gift of the Spirit? And then let's assume our creative power by standing in your most creative, powerful position. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this today too. And just say, I am here to give, and then whatever it is. I am here to give joy. Oh, and then feel it, have a seat. Just let those reverberations fill you. We are so blessed. And then I'm going to invite Dean to come forward and take us even higher.
Rising higher, growing deeper. Looking around to acknowledge that God is all there is. And I can point to it in prayer. I bring my awareness to that love, that light, that joy, that abundance, that clarity, that musicality, that joy, that peace, that life, that creativity that is ever expressing beyond even the idea of place or time, and still expressing in, through, and as all that we experience. This allness, this oneness, this somethingness, I choose to simply call God. And in this moment, I embrace the idea through choice that my faith is experiencing and expressing itself as God, God as all there is. And in this moment, I speak this word for our time together in sanctuary as a beloved community. Beloved. That place of beloved community where we simply be loved. I know that this time is blessed. Blessed in joy, in peace, in delicious quality, in harmony, in melody, in storytelling, and in a message that is immutable. I speak this word in celebration of all those that have come together to celebrate this time. Yes, those that moved the chairs and brought in the food. And beyond that sense of beloved congregation of love, that congregant of love that is here now present and is always present everywhere, and I choose to celebrate it right here and right now, as it is expressed through Reverend Dr. Kathleen Johnson and the marvelous message. That message that is her divine desire unfolding and radiating with an intention of power, of joy, of upliftment, of truth, of faith. And I know those aspects are absolutely a possible mission. The mission that is the expression and the experience and the upliftment of one and all through our faith. I am grateful for this faithfulness. I'm grateful for this prayer. I'm grateful for this beloved community. And in joy, I simply state it and declare it and love it and lift it and release it with joy as each and every one of us, from the tips of our tongues to the bottom of our toes, simply says, yes! And so it is.
So it is. All right.
And I am now going to introduce the next person that is coming up, who is... Who's next? Jim. Thank you, Jim. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Good morning and grand rising. Can you hear me? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Pump that up a little bit. I mean, I'm like, I'm mouthing it. Today, Barb Conway is our YouTube host. Give it up for Barb. And while we're at it, please set your cell phones to airplane mode or turn it off to support the quality of our service. And we thank you for that. So now let us affirm the CSL Delaware intention that should be on the screen. We, the Center for Spiritual Living Delaware, are an inclusive, inspiring, joyful, ever-expanding spiritual community rooted in new thought, ancient wisdom principles. We are here to be the presence of love, co-creating heaven on earth, a world that works for all. So now's a few announcements. In case you didn't know, today is our second annual singer-songwriter concert. Just in case you didn't know, the theme of it is Rising in Love Together.
Rising together in love.
Okay, we'll do that too. Rising together in love. Plus a potluck. So make sure you stick around for all the great food. It features original music by Deb Chamberlain, Sharon Bousquet, our director of music, and Ginger Coyle. And there'll be a few people supporting them, our spirit band.
Woohoo!
We think you will enjoy that time. So this is a love-raising, fundraising event for the music program, and the $30 love donation is suggested, or as you're guided. There is a way to do that online, or there will be a basket later on if you're so moved. Okay, so next Sunday, October 5th, the Reverend Michelle Wadley will be our guest speaker. And following service, she will facilitate a forgiveness workshop from 12:30 to 2:30 in the Orange Room. Following service, she will facilitate a love donation. I read that wrong. A love donation of $30 is suggested, but please give as you are guided. And you can sign up today on our website. And yet another date, an important date, is the 15th anniversary of CSL Delaware. So we're having a Thanks for Giving luncheon on October 26th. Lunch will be catered this year, free to all, for all to attend. So we hope you can make it for that. Countdown begins next Sunday. It says prizes will be given away. Wow. And there'll be lots of memorabilia. I wasn't here for the 10-year, but if those who were kind of know what's going on. So it'll be a great celebration. And you might hear from me as we record some of the memories from the last 15 years. Yeah, so for details on these and other CSL activities, please visit our website or get our newsletter. And if you haven't gotten our newsletter, please sign up for it. You can sign up with anybody who looks like they know what they're doing, I think. And now, back to Deb.
Thank you, Jim. Oh, yes. Good job, Jim. So I'm not going to ask you to stand. You look so comfy at your tables and chairs, unless you want to. You can stand if you want. Whatever God is, I am, you are, we are.
Whatever God is, I am. Whatever God is, I am. All the beauty of this world is right here in my heart. My imagination is the place I start. Whatever God is, I am. Whatever God is, I am. voice of heaven is right here in my heart. And when I surrender, I know that I will find whatever God is, you are. Whatever God is, you are. All the goodness of your soul is shining through your eyes. The more that I can see it, the more I realize whatever God is, we are. Whatever God is, we are. Nothing is impossible underneath the sun when we live within the truth that all of life is one. Whatever God is, I am. Whatever God is, I am. All the joy that I embrace begins and ends with me as I recognize my greatest destiny. Whatever God is, I am. Whatever God is, I am. Whatever God is, I am. I am that I am. I am that I am.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good, beautiful singing. Jen.
Good morning. Thank you, Deb. That was beautiful. Ah, man, what a sea of amazing faces. Hi. So, the theme for 2025 is Rising Higher, Growing Deeper. The theme for September is Transcendent Purpose. There's a lot in those two words. Today's topic is Mission Possible. Ernest Holmes writes, "There is nothing in the universe that limits you or could desire to limit you. There is nothing in the universe that withholds from you, because in so doing, it would withhold from itself. You are part of its purpose. Spirit seeks, urges, and pushes you to fulfill itself." Yes, yes. You are part of its purpose. Spirit seeks, urges, and pushes you to fulfill itself. That's why we're here. Okay, so in the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 26, I love this. With God, all things are possible. So let us affirm together. I have tears in my eyes, by the way. I know that anything is possible. And don't you forget it. So now,
Yeah.
Reverend Kathleen.
Go, Jen. Mission possible. Yeah, we are possibilitarians, aren't we? Possibilitarians. For us, mission possible is the declaration that we make wherever we go. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. All things are possible with God. So we come from that place of knowing our divine connection, our unity with all that is. So on that note, I was thinking about the scientists who delved into the field of all possibility and potentiality and came up with the idea of making burgers from plants, right? So think about that. They're visionaries. And so they're thinking beyond meat, the next evolutionary step of food. And then at the same time, I was thinking, and all the animal kingdom is rejoicing, right? So today the focus is mission possible, and with a particular emphasis on hope. We're going to be looking at this idea of hope. Sometimes in the past, I know people have said, well, you want more than hope, you want faith. However, we don't want to underestimate the value of hope, the power of hope. It is truly a spiritual power that we can tap into that helps us be the possibilitarians to the fullest extent. That idea of hope that that is active, not passive. It's not passive wishful thinking. It's active. It encourages us to move into action, to take charge of our lives and move forward. Hope. Hope is definitely something that is required as we move through this world today, isn't it? Staying rooted and grounded in hope. Because if we begin to move into hopelessness or powerlessness, then we're not doing our part in moving forward as ourselves, collectively as our community, but also as our world. We have a really vital part to play, and hope is a wonderful quality to cultivate. So today is about cultivating greater and greater sense of hope, so that when we move through life, no matter what the appearances are, we stay rooted in the vision, a world that works for all, heaven on earth, and we keep moving forward. So hope comes from the understanding that all things are possible with God. It is a power that turns dreams into lived experience. And psychologist C.R. Snyder says emphasizes this idea of thinking and doing. It has two aspects. It's thinking and believing that we can, and then doing it. Think and do. And I was thinking about when I was a school counselor. I was a school counselor for a period of time at one school for K through 8th. That was at St. John the Beloved. And then I was a school counselor for a period of time at McCullough Elementary School for 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. And so one of the programs that I have some water here today. One of the programs that I did as a school counselor with small groups was called the Pumsey program. And Pumsey was a dragon, and he had a human boy that was a friend. And what they did was they would, plan things together. And Pumsey was like this very naive little dragon, and was going to school as well as the little boy. And there was one day when when Pumsy decided to go to school and take a test with positive thinking alone. So had the thinking part down. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. But when he got to school, he failed the test and he talked to his human friend. His human friend said it's think and do. You can think positive, but you also gotta study. You gotta do both of them together. Think and do. So that's what hope does. Hope activates both of those qualities: the positive thinking, the optimism, the vision, and the action. And so the two pieces that the psychologist C.R. Snyder used to describe that he says that are essential for this think and do aspect, he called one pathways. And that's where hope encouraged us to rely on the unlimited creative potential of the universe. And that means pathways, that the universe provides pathways, provides a vision, guidance, resources, connections with other people, whatever you can think of, that these pathways are provided by the Spirit. That's the all-providing, belief in the all-providing nature of Spirit. So that's pathways. The other one is agency. And this is where we have the with God, I can do it attitude. And then we realize that we are agents of change. We are agents or co-creators with God. And therefore we move into action. Even when there are setbacks, we persist, we feel empowered, we feel motivated. That's agency. When you combine those two together, pathways and agency, you can overcome all obstacles. Overcome all obstacles. And I'd like to share a story that illustrates that so beautifully. It's a story of a humble farmer by the name of Thomas. He lived in a village that was nestled in the hills of Mount Kilimanjaro in Kenya. And he was faced with, like so many other Kenyans, with drought. Cracked earth, where his field normally is. Day after day after day of no rain. And then desperation was creeping in for him because he had a family to support. He had, normally crops were part of the way that he supported his family. And so he decided to turn to God, to turn within and pray. So he prayed. One night he prayed all night long, and suddenly he had this vision. And the vision was one of bountiful rain followed by a bountiful harvest. And so, empowered by that vision, he was also given the picture of building a reservoir, digging a reservoir, and an irrigation system, and planting seeds. So he began doing that. And the villagers heckled him and laughed. They thought how foolish this man was to be doing this in the midst of this drought that's been going on for weeks and weeks and maybe even months. But the vision kept pulling him forward. Hope was within him. He was full of hope that this vision that was provided was there for a reason. And so he dug his hours and hours digging out this huge reservoir, building all the pieces and parts of building the irrigation system. And then as he planted his last seed, he felt a cold drop on his arm. And he looked up and gentle rain began to fall. Can you imagine? After the last seed, gentle rain began to fall. And then it continued to fall, and it continued to fall. And pretty soon the reservoir was full, and the irrigation system was working, and the crop was bountiful. And all the while that the rain began to fall, he could hear his fellow villagers rejoicing and jumping up and down. And he was prepared. He was prepared. It kind of reminds me of Noah and the ark story, following God's guidance, and then you're ready. What a beautiful story of someone filled with hope, someone who believed in the all-providing nature of God, and believed that and listened to what the pathways were, the things he had to do to get ready. All of those pieces. Think and do. The vision, the ideas, and then the action. Hope, an amazing, amazing quality for us as possibilitarians. So here's the cool thing about hope. Psychologists have done a lot of studies about hope, comparing people who have a lot of hope and people who don't. And they find out that people with hope are more resilient, of course, more resilient, better health, more successful. Oh, what are the other things that they have down here? Better problem solvers, perform better in school and work, lower levels of anxiety and depression. Wow. And the good news is that we can develop hope. If we'd like to kind of bump up our hope level, we can do it. And guess how we do it as New Thought Science of Mind practitioners? Sing? Okay. Yeah, that works too. That works too. Particularly when you sing uplifting songs. Spiritual, yes, spiritual mind treatment, spiritual practices in general. That's how we build hope. And we, in the newsletter at the end of every month, I trust all of you are reading all of the demonstrations. And I know there's so much more because not everybody submits their demonstrations, but we usually have somewhere around 25 or 30 every month that I'm aware of. And not a lot of them were my sisters this month. I think I don't know, a lot of them were. But the point is that when we work it, it works. Daily practice is so important. Meditation, the 3 pillars that we teach here: meditation, spiritual mind treatment, which is affirmative prayer, and visioning, catching a higher vision for our lives. So, my friends, I'd like you just to quickly turn to someone and share how your spiritual practice and even just being a part of this community has raised your level of hope. Okay? Michelle and Susan? Oh. Oh, I'm just going to have to say, that's okay. I'll just do ding. Okay. I don't have my ting shaws. They're up on the stage, so I'm going to say ding, ding. Let's turn around. Lots of good conversation. So exciting. Okay, my friends, hope. Mission possible. Mission possible. With hope as possibilitarians, we can accomplish amazing things. we can truly live the idea that all things are possible with God. And we can build within ourselves resilience and build resilience in our community. And as we support each other in building hope and resilience, think of what we can do and what we can accomplish together. We've accomplished so much already, but I'm inviting us all to take it to the next level by bumping up our level of hope and by acting upon those urges to move forward in the direction of our dreams, individually and collectively. And so I am envisioning a world where hope is the norm among humanity. And we are very much a part of allowing that vision to come into manifestation. So let's turn within in prayer, in the pure joy and satisfaction that comes as we rest in God, as we rest in the pure awareness that God is all there is, that in God all things are possible because God is infinite universal mind in which infinite possibility and infinite potentiality is available 24/7 to each and every one of us as points of consciousness in that universal mind. We are inlets and outlets of wonderful ideas, wonderful visions that pull us forward into freer, fuller, more expanded expression as we allow ourselves to be guided by that deep inner voice within, as we allow ourselves to live from a place of transcendent purpose. Yes, whatever mission we are given is possible. We live our possibilities. We are living examples of all things are possible with God. So it is with a heart full of gratefulness that I release this word to the action of universal law. And I invite all of us to accept the truth of our being, possibilitarians, full of hope, full of grace, and say together, yes, and so it is. Amen. Thank you, my friends.
Well, I just want to preface this song that I wrote several years ago with in this year, I've had two major life goals kind of come into my experience of normal, like my new normal, that I've been kind of working on and hoping for about 15 years. And it's like an amazing experience to put that hope into action. And I just never gave up. And I just kept on walking.
You can see the top of the mountain. It's right there in your reach. You always say go for your dreams. Now will you practice what you preach? Hope and inspiration, they'll show you the way. Grab this moment of truth if you really want what you say. And don't give up, don't give up. Keep on walking in the name of love. Keep the faith, let go and trust, and keep on walking in the name of love. Yeah, keep on walking in the name of love. Oh, there's one thing you can count on, the light shining through your eyes. You're standing on the edge of a miracle, 1,000 questions in your mind. Take everything you know and lay it down upon the ground and walk across each stepping stone, as far as your faith allows. And don't give up, don't give up. Keep on walking in the name of love. Keep the faith, let go and trust, and keep on walking in the name of love. Yeah, keep on walking in the name of love. As each foot steps out on the road rises up to meet it. And the dream that was a heavy load, it gets lighter as you feed it. So don't give up, don't give up. Keep on walking in the name of love. Keep the faith, let go and trust, and keep on walking in the name of love. Yeah, keep on walking in the name of love. Oh, keep on walking in the name of love.
Woo! Yeah.
Keep on walking.
Yeah. All right.
I think it's Reverend Kathleen again, yes?
Oh, is it? It's the,
It's you, right?
Education Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah, I would like to just to introduce a student, and we're going to ask you to represent both classes, Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life, and Spiritual Economics, because the student who was supposed to be representing the other class was not able to be here today. So Susan Lanyon has been taking several classes, as you can imagine, at our center, and we're so grateful to have her offer us her perspective on the value of taking classes, spiritual education. So this is Susan.
Good morning. Hi, Susan.
Yeah, over in front,
How's
in
this?
front of the camera.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez. All right. Do you just want to position me or something? I'm not really sure.
Right there.
Is
Right
this
there,
good?
that's good.
Okay. Good
That's
morning
good.
again, all. How are you? Education. I can't say enough about it. I can tell you that to be a possibilitarian, to be a co-creator, isn't something that comes. Is that better?
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you,
better.
teacher. Isn't something that for most of us comes naturally. It's something that needs to be learned. It's something for which we need guidance. It's something for which we need examples and something to be able to subscribe to. Like you shared, Deb, about your two goals, okay? Hope, love, demonstration, possibilitarian. I love that word. I just hope I can continue to pronounce it correctly. That said, I want to share two things. Now it's two classes, Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. And Mary, that was you, wasn't it? Okay, Mary, stand up, please. Thank you. Mary is a person who will take you as far as you're willing to go. She comes to class, she's very gentle, she's very kind, she's not all up in your grill like I probably would be if I were an instructor. And she lets you go at your own pace. She allows you the space to explore. And basically, change your thinking, change your life is exactly what it means. Think differently, you're going to get different results. And with a very gentle leader to bring you to those places. I suggest the next time it's offered, the next time any class is offered, grab it, grab it, grab it, because you are doing yourself a huge disservice if you don't. I happen to love school. I love education. I love this community. Any chance I get to be with all of you, I'll take it. And I encourage you to do the same, even if it's on Zoom once a week for 8 or 10 weeks. Now we're going to switch gears to someone who isn't as subtle, our instructor of spiritual economics. And that is the one and only Eugene Holden. Sir, will you stand, please? Everyone up. Everyone recognize Eugene. Okay, Eugene is the polar opposite of Mary. As our teacher of spiritual economics, here's our book. Nice fall colors, matches the decorations today. And this is an astonishing read because when you think of spiritual economics, what do you think of? Well, I don't really know. That's why I had to take the class because I know what spirituality is. I know what economics means to me in terms of how I was educated in school. You know, you don't spend more than you make, right? Pretty simple. Well, this man, Eric Butterworth, teaches us what spiritual economics is. And as co-creators, as changing our thinking and changing our life, and through the teaching in this book, the one thread that goes throughout the entire book is affluence. Some of us say affluence, some of us say affluence. I don't know what the posh people say. I say affluence. And what is that? What does that even mean? I'm going to tell you. It means abundant flow in your health, in your relationships, in your community, in your finances. It's prosperity, and that equals the consciousness to attract things. There's a recurring theme throughout every class in this entire community, and I'm willing to say through CSL in this country as well as in the world if we have communities outside of our country. And the basic tenet of our philosophy is that life is lived from within out. We don't go like squirrels and gather things around us and then we've hoarded it all up and then we live our life. No. We start inside. We gather inside. We co-create inside. And then we enjoy the demonstration, which you'll read in the newsletter this month. It's interesting that Reverend Kathleen spoke this morning. That Reverend Kathleen spoke this morning about the changing world. In chapter 8 of Butterworth's Spiritual Economics, the title of the chapter is Security in a Changing World. It shares a myriad of things, a myriad of perspectives, all going back to spiritual economics and what that really means. Now, I did not mean to cut Eugene short. I just got a little distracted into the meat, but I do want to tell you, as I said, he is quite different than Mary. He will hone in on you because he knows he'll ask a question and you'll give some kind of blathering incorrect answer. And he'll say, really? Well, how does that feel to you? And I am telling you, he will go and go and go without making you uncomfortable, without putting you on the spot, to get right to the truth, to get right to the heart, and help you avoid spiritual bypass and get to that piece of what is holding you back in whatever that lesson is that day. So, Eugene, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Mary, thank you for that. One more thing, since I got the time of two people, I hope I'm doing okay. We know that Dr. Omni Shaw just received her practitioner's endorsement, I guess. I don't know what license, thank you. And she was, and maybe she still is, offering free meetings. Thank you, practitioner sessions. Well, I signed up for one at the urging of my dear friend, Jim Harvin. And I want to ask you a question. Who is a doctor who works all week, will meet with a community member at 5 p.m. on Friday evening, tirelessly, full of love, and committed to help me go to the next level and deal with something that was extremely deep, decades in the making? It's Dr. Ami. It's all of our practitioners here in this community. You get the picture. I'm going to be quiet. Sign up. Talk to Dr. Ami if she is still offering complimentary sessions. And if she isn't, it is worth every penny she could ever ask you to compensate in terms of her license that she's earned. So thank you all. I look forward to magnificently co-creating our love as we enjoy the concert today. And again, thank you all. And Reverend Kathleen, hats off to you for all your undying everything.
Jim? Oh, Dwayne. Dwayne.
Thank you, Susan, for demonstrating how all that hard work has paid off. Okay, where am I? See, okay, sit this right here. Candace Berkowitz, come on down. Okay.
Now I know why you didn't want to come up here when I was doing
Yeah. Okay. Every month, we honor a member of our community who embodies the spirit of sacred service. As we celebrate CSL Delaware's 15th anniversary, we're especially proud to spend the next 4 months paying tribute to our extraordinary founders, Reverend Kathleen Johnson, Michelle Johnson, Amy Anders, and our honoree today, Candace Berkowitz. Candace was a founding member and the first licensed professional practitioner of the Center for Joyful Living back in 2010. She also served as our first board president, leading with dedication and grace. And she went on to serve as a leader of our practitioner corps and as a devoted teacher. Her students know her as an uplifting and inspiring guide who shares the timeless wisdom and transformative power of New Thought. She is currently teaching the Essential Ernest Holmes class. Candace is a true champion of our community. She supports the Social Justice Initiative, the Arts and Aesthetics Ministry, the announcers and readers teams, and also assists the person who presents the Service Angel Awards, which is me. She also regularly serves as meditation leader, platform practitioner, and prayer circle leader, bringing a strong and deeply loving presence to our Sunday services. As a licensed professional practitioner, a certified Kundalini yoga and meditation teacher, and a transformational breath facilitator, she also runs her business, Radiant Life, from the beautiful Bumblebee Farm. I have occasionally worked on her farm. She has a host of wonderful animals. I have to say, it's a wonderful place to visit, though sometimes I feel like I'm doing more work than the donkey. But seriously, she hosts retreats and special events there, including many of our spiritual community. Candace once said, "I am so grateful for the joy and pleasure that I experience in community with all of you as I grow, create, and expand together in mutual support." Candace, you have so lovingly and joyfully co-created this community, and we are so grateful for your many years of devoted service. It is my honor to recognize you as our September Service Angel of the Month. Okay, grab a cup if you have a cup, and please join me in raising a toast to and praising Candace Berkowitz. Okay, thank you. Jim, come on up.
Whew. That's a tough act to follow. All right. So, let's calm things down a little bit here. Reflect on the blessings you received from CSL Delaware, life-changing spiritual teachings, and the spiritual support and love of our beloved community as ministers, practitioners, and members. Then let your appreciation flow as generous tithes and offerings. As you give, you expand your abundance consciousness, and together we co-create a world that works for all. We accept donations through PayPal button on the website, by check or cash. And those of you who use automatic pay or PayPal, please bless the basket as it passes. And we're going to read the blessing of our gifts. There we are. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies this offering. The Spirit gives abundantly. I receive thankfully and give again generously. This is the bounty of God, and I send it forth with wisdom and joy. Divine love bountifully supplies and increases this offering. I give freely and fearlessly, fulfilling the law of giving and receiving.
In the flow, I'm in the flow, as I trust and I let go. More will come in its place as we flow with prosperity and grace. Yes, I flow with prosperity and grace. In the flow, we're in the flow as we trust and we let go. More will come in its place as we flow with prosperity and grace. Yes, we flow with prosperity and grace. Oh, we flow with prosperity and grace.
Thank you for your generosity. So, prayer works. Prayer works. And due to the singers, songwriters, potluck, and concert, we will not have our prayer service or bookstore this week, but we'll have it next week. So, and yes, there is a prayer box outside in case you need that. Prayer requests can be placed in that prayer box in the hallway or sent by email to Peggy Frymore, right over there, who sends your request to all the practitioners. You can also sign up for a free 1-hour session. Oh, we talked about that with Dr. Ami Shah. And please see Dr. Ami for that. The concert this afternoon is being recorded with good quality equipment, and you could receive the recording, if so moved, with a donation of $20. In the events section of the CSL-DE website, you can order those and follow those directions. If you have any questions, please see Reverend Kathleen. Oh, yes, on YouTube too. That's right. little did you know that this is not a live YouTube session. So if those on YouTube would like to hear those great songs, go to the website. So we have a few last minute instructions for the potluck. After service, we want you to uncover your dish that you brought. Store the lids under the table or in the kitchen area of the CC Arts, which is behind that door. Put all used utensils in the used utensil bin and take your dish home, please. After service and at the end of the service, please bring crock pots out to the buffet table, but do not plug them into the wall. Your dish will immediately be served while hot. Put a serving utensil with your dish, store lid under the table, as we mentioned, or in the kitchen. And so with that, we have Deb. Yes. Oh, yes. That's right. So for those who hadn't, right. That's right. So with that, Deb.
All right, let's stand up and get rowdy because we're getting ready to eat and dance and sing. May the grace of God bless man, every woman in this land. Stay strong and keep your faith alive. Whatever comes to meet us, all the darkness won't defeat us. Stay strong and keep your faith alive. Some say the end is come, said our souls are running, but I say stay strong and keep your faith alive. Let's all come together and take care of each other and stay strong and keep your faith alive. Everybody raise your hands up in the air and stay strong and keep your faith alive. Take a stand and say a prayer, say a prayer. Stay strong and keep your faith alive. Hand in hand, side by side, with hearts open wide. Oh, stay strong and keep your faith alive. Help others find their way. Create a heaven here today. Stay strong and keep your faith alive. Everybody hands up in the air and stay strong and keep your faith alive. Take a stand and say a prayer. Stay strong and keep your faith alive. You know it's times like this we need to remember what is real and stay strong and keep your faith alive. United in our quest to spread love and happiness. Stay strong and keep your faith alive. And everybody raise your hand up in the air and stay strong and keep your faith alive. Take a stand and say a prayer and stay strong and keep your faith alive. Rama Rama Bolo, Jai Rama Rama Bolo, Rama Rama Bolo, Sitaram. Rama Rama Bolo, Jai Rama Rama Bolo, Rama Rama Bolo, Sitaram. Everybody raise your hand up in the air. Oh, and stay strong and keep your faith alive. Lend a hand and
and say a prayer. Stay strong and keep your faith alive. Stay strong and keep your faith alive. Stay strong and keep your faith alive. Reverend Kathleen.
Okay, everybody, form a circle and let's see if we can get all the way around the tables. Because there are a lot of people here today. A lot of people. So some of you need to walk back, not to the side, walk to the back. Lovely, lovely. Stretch out, stretch out. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, some of you folks, you need to move that way. Monica and Ami, move that way. Monica, move around. Okay, good. There we go. Look at that. Take a look at this circle. Wow. Yay. Okay, and now I'd like to hear from Nicole, who is our youth teacher for today.
Hello, Grand Rising. So I'm Nicole, the youth teacher. Today, Ray was my assistant. We had in class today Aiden and Jackson. And Jackson is our dancer. Michael Jackson is what we're going to call him. Today's topic is Mission Possible. Please affirm after me. I know that anything is possible. We spoke on the importance of really knowing that yes, anything is possible. Embracing a positive, hopeful way of thinking. Knowing all is as it should be.
So we put what me and Jackson's goals were. We put what me and Jackson's goals were, and we put things that would help us. For me and Jackson, it was both to. For him, it was to improve in basketball, and for me, it was to make the basketball team at my school. So we, instead of putting things that only applied to our goal, we put things that would help in general and help in our goal. So like loving what you do, that can help no matter what. Determination, that's very important. Being positive. Remembering to have a plan. Remembering to take rest. Remembering to eat well. Remembering to practice. Those are all things that are very important to any goal. This is just something from my personal opinion. So, in my thoughts, I was thinking that anything is possible to begin with. So, there should be nothing that's impossible if you believe and you hope.
Thank you.
go. All right, my friends. And so let's embrace the good that is available to us then with this beautiful affirmation by Ernest Holmes. Good and more good is mine. And ever increasing good is mine. There is no limit to the good that is mine. Everywhere I go, I see the good. I feel it. I experience it. Good presses itself against me, flows through me, is all around me, and multiplies itself. I'm sorry, and multiplies itself around me. There we go. I'm so grateful for this thing called good. Another name for God. All right. So as we take that in, as we truly embody that infinite supply of the presence of God that is available to us in each and every moment, that is ours to bring forth into this world as our own personal heaven on earth and our collective heaven on earth. For this, I am so grateful. Let's accept it with a vibrant yes. And so it is. Thank you, my friends.
Reverend Kathleen, we have the singers eat first, right?